thousands of years, people have been asking God to show them a sign. For thousands of years, God has been showing us signs. Very often, the signs He shows us are not necessarily the signs we are looking for. Today's reading comes from Luke chapter 11, verses 29 through 32. When the crowds were increasing, He began to say, "This generation is an evil generation. It seeks a sign, but no sign shall be given to it except the sign of Jonah. For as Jonah became a sign to the men of Nineveh, so will the Son of Man be to this generation. The Queen of the South will arise at the judgment with the men of this generation and condemn them. For she came from the ends of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And behold, something greater than Solomon is here. The men of Nineveh will arise at judgment with this generation and condemn it. For they repented at the preaching of Jonah, and behold, something greater than Jonah is here." What is it that jumps out at you today? Remember, we're each day listening for a word or phrase or an idea that God uses to capture our attention, to intrigue our imagination. What jumped out at me today was the reference to the Queen of the South. And what was the reference? The reference was that the Queen of the South came from the ends of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. Queen of the South came from the ends of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. Now, we all have busy lives. We all have a lot going on in our lives. If Jesus showed up on the planet today, would you go and see Him? And how far would you go to see Him? Would you say, well, not today. He's probably going to move around. I'll see Him, when He gets closer to Cincinnati or Boston or New York or Albuquerque or wherever. How much would you be willing to inconvenience yourself, uproot your life, to go somewhere and see Jesus today? The reason I ask the question is because I think the gospel is constantly challenging us to change our plans. I think the gospel is constantly challenging us to uproot our lives. I think the gospel is constantly challenging us to go out of our way to encounter Jesus in really unique and beautiful encounters and experiences and opportunities and adventures. And so I know you probably woke up this morning, got a whole plan, it's all set, and you boop, 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 boop. And I want to challenge you to change your plan. I challenge you to listen to the Holy Spirit, change your plan, uproot your day, and allow God to guide you to some incredible adventure, some incredible encounter, some exciting opportunity. Have fun with that and have a great day. And remember, be bold, be Catholic,